So you are able to see the board also, right? The whiteboard. So you are able to see, right, the whiteboard, and everything is fine, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So anyway, so now we will start our class. Okay. Yeah. So now in our last class, we have seen, I think, all the formulations. Okay. So the finite difference equations we have seen. Okay. So now we have seen, you see, the displacement formulation. What happens, you see. Then I think displacement, stress formulation. Then I think you followed, right, the velocity stress formulations, which is widely used here. So now the most important thing what we observed was, this staggered grid actual. Okay. So as already I told you, this staggered grids, it comes naturally, because you may have to match not the displacement and stress, or velocity or stress. You may have to match the derivative of time, then first spatial derivative, then second time derivative, or maybe the first time derivative at a particular point. So automatically it gives rise to this staggered grid. Okay, so this I think we have seen in our last class. Okay, so now in finite differences, so there are some more things if you want to improve this accuracy, okay. So as already I told you, so last whatever we discussed in our last class, all of them were second order. Okay, so we used the central difference scheme for all the derivatives, and they are second order accuracy. Okay, in space and time. So this is what we have seen in our last class. Okay, so now even we can improve the accuracy itself. So like for example, if you see this velocity stress formulation, say, okay, so if you see this velocity stress formulation, the equations are like this. So that is one equation for V. Say the first one is, you see, dou V by dou T minus B into, you see, dou sigma by dou X, minus, if you consider the body force also, you have this F also will come into picture, and of course this is equal to 0. Then we had other equations, say, for stress. Okay, so that was dou sigma by dou T, so minus M into, you see, dou V by dou X is equal to 0, and of course B is nothing but 1 by rho itself. Okay, so M anyway is your modulus. Okay, so M by rho anyway, the square root of M by rho anyway is your phase velocity and other things we have seen. Okay, so now so if you want to write this in central difference formats, so if you see the Taylor series expansions. Okay, so if you see this Taylor series, the expansions of velocity and stress. Okay, so like for example, if you try to see the temporal, this one, so we can write M plus half. Okay, so Vi, so M minus half, this one, plus delta, so dou V by dou T. Okay, and M and I, and if you take higher order terms also, we have 1 by 24 del cube, so dou cube V by dou T cube, so M and I, plus you have the higher order terms you followed, right? So they will be del to the power of 5. So this is a Taylor series for the temporal derivative of the velocity. Now, and similarly, say if you try to find out the temporal derivatives, okay, so these are all temporal derivatives. Okay, so temporal derivatives, say, okay. Yeah. So now this is for the velocity we have written. Now similarly, if you write for stress, say, okay, so we can write this so I minus half. So the same notations we are following. Okay, so M minus 1, I minus half, so plus delta, so dou sigma by dou T. Okay, so given M and I, and if with the higher order terms also will have, so 1 by 24, everything remains the same as velocity temporal derivative only. So dou T cube, so M minus half, then I minus half, plus higher order terms of the order of fifth order. So these are the two Taylor series expansion for the temporal derivatives. Okay, so now so of course you can so these equations also say, so if you substitute this in this expression. Okay, so in this expression, if you substitute, so now these terms, okay, dou v by dou t, dou sigma by dou t, say you replace with these terms, say, okay. So these equations also will become, like this, the final difference. So eq v, so my, that is the first equation which we have. So 1 by delta. So we have vi m plus half. So minus vi m minus half. This is a temporal derivative we have. So order is of del square, say, if you neglect higher order terms. Okay. So now here, so in these two Taylor series expansions, say, if you neglect these terms, okay, so this term and all other terms, if you delete all these things, so now you will be having this expression. So dou v by dou t will be simply vi m plus half minus vi m minus half divided by delta. Now similarly, say, so using this expression, we can find out, dou sigma by dou t itself. Okay. So now, which means, we are ignoring the higher order terms itself. So this is our, the classical scheme, the what we did in our last class. Of course, if we take this body force also, say, so this is dou sigma by dou x, m and I are there. So minus this body force, m and I. Okay. Then the second equation, say, so that is EQ for this sigma. Okay, so if it's this expression also, if you write, so m minus half, then I minus half. So this expression also, so 1 by delta. So sigma m I minus half, okay, minus sigma m minus 1. So I minus half. So plus the order is del square. Okay, so minus, so we have m into, you see, dou v by dou x. So m minus half, then you see I minus half. Okay, so these are our basic equations. Okay, so now here, so this is so now, so this is what you followed, right? So now the temporal derivatives. Okay, so we have up to second order accuracy. So our last class, I already told you how to find out the orders of the error. So now if you see, we have neglected these terms. Okay, that is a third, these derivatives we have neglected. So now if you see, so here the order is, del cube is coming. So now if you divide by delta, so you will get del square. Okay, so that is how, this comes. Okay, del square, this expression comes. So now we have written the temporal derivative, and we have neglected, the higher order terms. Okay, so now this is our, both the equation, the temporal derivatives. So now here, so the temporal derivatives, we call them as second order accuracy. Okay. So because of del square, say, so this is temporal derivatives using second order, the accuracy will come. Now here, so in these equations, so now we are having spatial derivative also. So dou sigma by dou x, dou v by dou x. So now this scheme, whatever final difference equations we have written, so they are second order accuracy in time actual. Okay, so now this is spatial derivative, say. So this also you can expand in terms of second order, like we did in our last class. So dou sigma by dou x also same equations. Okay, so everything remains same. Instead of time, you replace with space. So and you neglect higher order terms. You can derive the same equations. So the spatial derivative. Okay. So let me write. So the spatial derivative also. So we have a choice here. Okay. So you can go for second order accuracy, say. Okay. So which we did. So and if you substitute all those things, so you will get the equations what we derived in our last class itself. So this scheme is known as 2, 2 scheme itself. Okay. So this is just a notation used in final difference. So which means second order accuracy in space, and then you see second order accuracy in time as well as space. So the first one stands for time. The second one, say, it stands for space itself. Okay, that is how we calculate. So now we can derive, the higher order expansions also. So higher order also we can include. See, like for example, say, okay. So now if you see this scheme itself, okay. So these are first, second order in time. So now this is spatial derivative, say, okay. So these terms, whatever we are having in this combination, that is dou v by dou x and dou sigma by dou x, we can expand in terms of higher order. Okay, so you can take fourth order actual. So you can write these expressions also if you go for fourth order accuracy, say. Okay, so fourth order accuracy in space. So then this final difference scheme, so the equations will be, you see, something like this. Okay, so find the first equation, say. So in time it is still the second order itself. So we can write this as vi m plus half. Okay, So minus vi m minus half. Okay, so this is our the first term. And now for the second, that is for the spatial derivatives. So we are going for higher order terms. Okay, so 1 by h. So the fourth order. So you take 4 terms. So you can write this you followed, right? So I plus half minus sigma to the power of n, I minus half. Okay, so minus 1 by 24. So minus 1 by 24. So sigma m. Okay, so I plus 3 by 2 minus so sigma of m, I minus 3 by 2. Okay, and of course you have this body force and then this buoyancy, that is nothing but 1 by rho itself. So this is a finite difference scheme. Now this is for the velocity. Let me complete other one also. Now for the sigma also say. Okay, so m minus half, then I minus half. So this also you can write. So 1 by delta. Okay, so this will be sigma m, I minus half minus sigma m minus 1. So I minus half. So now coming to this spatial derivative. So here we are going for a higher order. So m I minus half. So 1 by h. Okay, so same, everything remains same, only instead of stress now we are having a velocity. So vi m minus half. So vi minus 1. So m minus half. Okay, so this is a term. So minus 1 by 24 say. Okay, so v m minus half. So I minus I plus 1 minus so v m minus half. So we have I minus 2. Okay, so this is our derivative. So now here what is accuracy of these two finite difference schemes? So now the temporal derivative we have used only second order. Okay, but for finding the spatial derivative say, so how many for the, this is the first spatial derivative only. So we are having dou sigma by dou x. Okay, so we are writing like this. Now similarly dou v by dou x say. So we are writing this expression for dou v by dou x. So now to compute the temporal derivative, so we are using only 2 points, that is I minus half kind of a thing. Sorry, m and m minus 1. Now here m plus half, m minus half we are using, but whereas to compute the spatial derivative say, so we are using, you followed right, the 4 spatial the points itself. This equation as well as this actual. Okay, so this scheme we call as 2 comma 4 scheme actual. Okay, so this scheme is second order in time, but whereas in space say it is the fourth order accurate in space. So this is how you followed it. One can derive the higher order schemes itself. I hope all of you understood. So last class to compute the derivative. Okay, so let us say I want to compute derivative here. You use this point and you use this point say. So that is second order. Okay, now to compute the derivative say you use more number of points. So now here what we have done is to compute derivative at this place we have used I. You can see here I minus 1. Then I plus 1, then you see, sorry, I minus 2 we have used, I plus 1 you followed right. So I minus 2 is here, and then so all the points you see we have used. So 4 points has been used to find out you see the derivative. Okay, so this type of so which means you see we are increasing you see the fourth order in space itself. Okay, so you can do like this also, or you can have even a scheme which is in time also 4 comma 4 scheme also we have. Okay, so which means you followed it, it is a fourth order in time as well as in space. Okay, so you can go for higher order, but only thing is so now if you want to do for fourth order in time also say, so now what you have to do is in the Taylor series expansion, this is with respect to time, so you have to include this term also into our calculations. Okay, so this term also has to be included for the higher order terms. So here we have a problem, so you have to do this third derivative with respect to time. So this has to be you followed it the calculated here. So now here there are several the schemes are there. Okay, one is what they call as lax vein drop scheme. Okay, so there are several schemes are there. Okay, so this scheme what he says is you followed right. So the temporal derivatives. Okay, so wherever you have a temporal derivative say, you can replace with the spatial derivative. Okay, using the equations itself. say like for example, we know these are our stress, this velocity equations. Dou v by dou t is v into dou sigma by dou x plus F is the body force. Okay, and then we have dou sigma by dou t, say, okay, is m into dou v by dou x. Okay, so now we have to compute the third derivatives with respect to time. Okay, so now this methods, what he does is, you followed, right? He tries to replace temporal derivatives with the spatial derivatives also. So now using this equation, say, so now if you differentiate three times, okay, so this expression twice. So this expression, so you can write this as b dou by dou x, so m into so dou by dou x, so b into dou sigma by dou x. Okay, so using these equations you can write, okay, so plus so b dou by dou x, okay, so m into dou by dou x, this expression, plus so b dou square f by dou t square. Okay, so we get dou cube v by dou t cube. Now similarly, say dou cube sigma by dou t cube. Okay, so the temporal derivatives, so m into dou by dou x, so you can easily differentiate, okay, using those two expressions. So b into dou by dou x, okay, so m into dou v by dou x, okay, plus m into dou by dou x, okay, so b into dou f by dou t. Okay, so these are the expressions. Okay, so this Lax-Van Troff, this scheme, what it says is so this is a temporal derivative, that is a third order temporal derivatives. So you replace it with some spatial derivatives, okay, using your fundamental equations itself, because our fundamental equation itself says the velocity, the temporal derivative of velocity is related to the first spatial derivative with respect to stress, and the second equation, say the temporal derivative of say sigma and spatial derivative of v, both of them are linked actually. Okay, and of course, as already I told you, b is 1 by rho, that's a density, f is your body force. Okay, so these are our equations. So now what this method says is the temporal derivatives, now you can see, so all are the spatial derivatives, because your temporal derivative of velocity is related to spatial derivative of stress actually. Okay, so using this expression, say, so you can substitute, and then you can so you can equate the temporal derivative with the spatial derivatives. Okay, so only problem here what we have is the temporal derivative of velocity is this body force, whatever you are having. So this is the one temporal derivative we have, and then for temporal derivative of stress, say, this is also linked to the temporal derivative of the body force. Otherwise, these terms are all the spatial derivatives. Okay, so all are spatial the derivatives. The only with respect to body force, these are the temporal derivatives comes into picture. So to write this in a nice fashion, so we define some auxiliary variables. Okay. So auxiliary, the variables here, right, are auxiliary functions here. Okay, so we define like this. So some v hat, say, is d into dou sigma by dou x, and then sigma some double tilde. So this, if you denote this as dou v by dou x, and v three tildes. Okay, so b so by using dou x kind of a thing, and then if you define, so sigma 1 tilde, so this is m into dou v by dou x, double, this is so b into dou sigma hat by dou x, and then sigma 3 are there. Okay, so 3 times tilde, so m into so dou v by using dou x kind of a thing. Okay, so if you define some auxiliary variable, so the above equations, okay, so this you substitute, say, in these equations. Okay, so wherever you see b dou sigma by dou x, you substitute v tilde. Okay, so wherever you see this expression, you substitute this. Okay, so then you can write these same equations as so dou cube v by dou t square, so this tilde will be there, plus so b dou by dou x. Okay, so m into dou by dou x, so b into f. Okay, plus b dou square f by dou t square, or this also can be written as v tilde say. Okay, plus some you followed, right, fv kind of a thing. Now similarly, so dou cube sigma by dou t cube. Okay, so this also you can write in terms of tildes. So m into dou by dou x, so b into dou f by dou t. So this also can be written, so sigma, some tildes are there here. Okay, plus f times a sigma kind of a thing. Okay, so now, so the main advantage here is, the temporal derivatives have been replaced with the time derivatives. So now what we try to do is, so now in our equations, okay, that is eqv, where we have written, so now here in these equations, say, okay, so these are our the basic equations. So now, so this dou v by dou t or dou sigma by dou t, so that we use this entire the expression itself. Okay, so your dou v by dou t say is nothing but, that is your dou v by dou t is nothing but vi m plus half minus vi m minus half by delta, minus you have to write this term also, 1 by 24 del cube dou cube v by dou t cube. Okay, but now what we are trying to do is, this is third derivative say, so we are replacing with equivalent to the spatial derivatives. Now similarly, wherever you have dou sigma by dou t, so dou sigma by dou t is sigma m I minus half minus sigma m minus 1 I minus half by delta, minus we have 1 by 24 del cube del gets cancelled, so del square, so dou cube sigma by dou t cube, and of course m minus half I minus half will be there. Now this dou cube sigma by dou t cube, so we will replace this third derivative of time with this spatial derivatives. Okay, so with the spatial derivatives, say, so where is this? Yeah, so now what we try to do is, so we replace with, these spatial derivatives. Okay, so now if we do all those summation, all the calculus and all the algebra, so finally, so we get, you see, the nicely the equations will be like this. So eq, v, so m and I, so you have to substitute. Okay, so 1 by delta, so we have vi m plus half minus vi m minus half. Okay, so this term will be there. Now we have this extra term 1 by 24. Okay, so del square v, of course this tildes are there here, I and m. Okay, so minus the v, this itself m and I. Okay, minus 1 by 24 del square fv, that is a derivative of your body force. Okay, with respect to time, minus b into f, this also m and I. Okay, so this is our expressions. Now similarly, if you write for the eq is sigma, so we can represent this 1 by delta, so sigma m I minus the half minus sigma m minus 1 I minus half, plus we have 1 by 24, so del squares m minus the half, then I minus half. Okay, minus sigma hat m minus 1 by 2 I minus 1 by 2, so minus 1 by 24 del square. Okay, f of sigma, so we have m minus half, then I minus half actual. Okay, so where this, so this is how we can write a scheme which is a fourth order. Okay, so fourth order in space, fourth order in time. So you can you follow it depending on the problems. If you want to get more accurate results, you follow it, so you increase order of your finite difference. So this is how you can increase their orders. Okay, so here also there are several interesting cases comes. Okay, so how we are approximating these terms. Okay, so there are several ways are there. Okay, so you can use second order for this, second order the fourth order here, fourth order there, because what if these tildes are nothing but they are also derivatives. So if you see this expression carefully, say, so your v tilde is also a spatial derivative, so this is also spatial derivative, you followed it, so these are all derivatives. So if you take all the spatial derivatives, say, so all spatial derivatives. Okay, So whatever spatial derivatives are there, say v hat, v double dash, then v triple this one, then similarly say sigma hat, you know, sigma this, and then sigma all these things. So these are all spatial derivatives, and they are all first order spatial derivatives. So they also can be represented in terms of, you use the fourth order scheme, say. Okay. So fourth order scheme means already we have written, right, 9 by 8, 1 by 24 and other things. So I will write for 1. So we had, say, for example, you know, so mi, 1 second. So if you see this v hat, okay. So if you write this expression as, you know, so bi 1 by h, what is v hat? So you just see this expression. So v hat is nothing but b into dou sigma by dou x, okay, and sigma hat is nothing but m into dou v by dou x itself. So this, if you expand in terms of fourth order, say, so 9 by 8, you know, we have, then you know, sigma m I plus you know, this half minus sigma m I minus half, okay. So minus 1 by 24. So sigma m I plus you know, 3 by 2 minus sigma m I minus 3